Hey YouTube! Welcome to my channel where I'll talk about spiritual things like tarot, astrology, mindset shifts. Yeah, but anyway, this video today is talking to you about tarot cards. I have a tarot card collection. It's pretty big. I don't know. I think there's more back here. And I think I have the cutest tarot cards ever. So let's check out my tarot cards. I'll put timestamps in the description below with whatchamacallit, hearts. I forgot the word for hearts. Hearts next to my favorite ones. So this is my first deck. It's Hello Kitty's Tarot. I actually think this is bootleg, but that's why they're so big. I don't know why the bootlegger felt like they needed to be big. There's these names Karopi. I don't know the characters too well, but I know I love them. You can see her in the star. It's pretty much the Rider-Waite, but with Hello Kitty characters. And this is actually one of my favorite tarot decks. It's the most intuitive for me. And you can see here's the Five of Wands. It's kind of a boring card. I'm not sure how to, this is my first video, so I'm not sure how far to hold this up. I think this should be good. Here's the Three of Swords. You can see what I mean here. Like, this really tells a story. You can see like everything that's going on in this card and related to, and it's not necessarily the Rider-Waite, but it's, and here's Strength, which is my card because I'm a Leo. So this is my Rider-Waite, Waite-Smith. Sorry, I'm gonna call it Waite-Smith because it turns out that Rider-Waite, I think Rider was the publisher, Waite was the writer of the descriptions, and Smith was the queer woman of color who died penniless after creating these amazing art pieces. Like, each one is an art piece, and it's, you know, it's the most popular tarot now. It's freaking amazing. She died penniless. I don't know if I mentioned that, but she died penniless. So that's why I prefer to call it Waite-Smith rather than Rider-Waite. You already know these. I just kept these because it's my favorite. They're my first tarot deck ever. I got them off Amazon, and yeah, they've been with me through some hard times. The Animal Allies. It's great. I love all my decks. This one was interesting because the first time I pulled a card from it during a time of crisis, obviously. Hey, I'm talking. Yeah, the first time I pulled a tarot deck, a card from this deck, it gave me the Fly, which is, you know, it's one side animal and then one side crystal. My hands are shaky. And this one, for example, that I just pulled out is Coyote. And yeah, this one comes with Infinite Stone. Maybe that's what it's called. But yeah, the first time I pulled a deck, it pulled out a fly. I was so disgusted. I freaking hate flies and bugs, anything like that. I heard they transmute with bad energy. They're like bad energy transmuting into the 3D realm. And yeah, so I made peace with that, the fact that I pulled out a fly, because I freaking hate flies, by learning about what dead animals represent, which is basically like an ending. And it doesn't mean bad, and it doesn't mean physical death. But yeah, so I still hate flies. But here is my Guardian Tarot. Here you go. Here. My Guardian Tarot, which is based on trees. I use this whenever I need to like reconnect back with just the ground. Here's the Seven of Swords, which is in Waite-Smith. It's the stealing, it's the thievery, like sneaky one. And you can see here, they kind of like, they've been robbed of something by the crows. They definitely don't have leaves or anything. A lot of them do have leaves. They're happy. That's the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Swords. The Knight of Swords. And the Star, which I keep pulling out. That's telling me something, right? Okay, Angel Answers. This is by Radley Valentine. I think that's how you pronounce it. I also read his book, The Magick. I'll put it in the description, but it's basically about all the magical things, including like tarot, runes, mediumship. They even talk about fairies, which are real. This Angel Answers deck is about giving you a quick answer, just like a quick yes or no answer. I always pull this freaking card that says it's up to you, which is fine. She looks so snarky, right? She looks so like, you bitch, you do it. You fucking figure it out. Sorry. I'm cursing. It's okay, I'm not monetized or anything. The Fountain Tarot deck. These are nice because they have a silver edging. It's pretty cute. So yeah, these are the cards. So this is the 6 of coins. It's not a pip deck. It's got drawings on each one. But yeah, like I said, the only reason I don't really connect with it is this one's pretty. This one's, whatchamacallit? This one's Vibrant. Oh my god, I forgot the word Vibrant. Which, this one, I thought I was gonna connect with better than I did. I thought I was gonna connect with it better than I did, because it's vibrant and it's so colorful, and I think most people are redheads in this one. And I love that. I don't know why I love that, but I love that. But yeah, I just can't really, maybe it looks like too cartoony for me, which is wild, considering, all things considered, but I think it's just, let me look at it. Sorry, let me take these out too so you can see them. I keep forgetting them, I'm not just talking to the cards. Okay. So this one's pretty. 4 of Wands. Queen of Wands. It's pretty cute. These are still in order because I haven't, well, mostly in order. Oh, this one's cute. Look at, she's naked. Let's chill. I just don't connect with them. I don't know what it is. Here's the Luna Soul Tarot deck. All right. It's it's an uplifting tarot deck created by best-selling author and artist Mike Medeglia. And yeah, sounds pretty cute. Luna Soul Tarot, the Empress. This one's really, really cute. I don't know why I don't use it much. It's so cute. I should use this more. I don't know if you can see that. Way Home Tarot. This one I think is from Everyday Magic I got it from Everyday Magic, the store, on Instagram. And it's amazing for me because it doesn't have like super detailed, well, it's detailed like to the max, but the way it's pulled off, it kind of looks like there's simple symbolism. Like, look at that, like the Hermit is just like a bear in a thing. Like, you can see how it's not super complex drawings, but the meaning behind them is so powerful. I think the other one that I have that's like that too is, I forgot what it's called, but it's also by an artist, and she does like stick and poke tattoos. I freaking love that. I'll pull it out. So yeah, that's this one, the Luna Soul Tarot. Like, look at this. This is a spider, and it's got, and it's, yeah. And then there's this one. Next one is Holly Simple Tarot. This is by the artist Holly Simple. She does like, how do I describe them? Like creepy, not creepy. They're pretty cute. They're cute, creepy cute. Creepy cute cards. Really pretty. You can tell a lot of thought went into the production of these. Like, they're so easy to shuffle. So yeah, this is the back. Let's see, it's kind of the same deal, just symbolism. That one's really pretty. I'm looking at the reflection. So yeah, there's that. You see what I'm talking about with creepy? It's a little unsettling, but it's cute. It's cute. Ah! Pink. This one's supposedly based on, not supposedly, this one's based on 20s, like 20s movie stars, that kind of thing. I got it just seeing it on site, and it's so beautiful. I actually started using it less when I found out about the 20s thing. I don't know why. I feel, now I'm trying to remember a big word. This is gonna take a bit. Hold on. Not discombobulated. Unsettled. I'm gonna use that word again. I feel unsettled by the 20s. Like, I don't know what it is about them. I think I had a past life then. It looks like it by my eyebrows. Like, I love thin eyebrows. But yeah, I don't know what it is about the 20s that I just don't jive with. I love the 20s, but something about it makes me uncomfortable. Like, thinking of oldie times, like people walking around in black and white and existing without the internet, and they're in history. What the fuck? No, thank you. The Rumi Tarot deck. It's by Alana Fairchild, who I love. I have another deck she's coming up too. And yeah, it's about Rumi. The book has long descriptions, like very well written descriptions about a poem from Rumi, which was expertly translated by, let me see, who translated this? Sorry, I want to say their names because translations by Rasuli, who I don't know who that is. But yeah, they translated the Rumi poems as best they could into English. There's obviously some things that can't be translated, but they did their best and they did it well. And then I think Alana Fairchild is the one who wrote the book, who wrote the descriptions and like the meanings. And then there's another artist who did featuring artwork. It doesn't say who did the art, but in the book it says who did the art, and they go into detail about how they worked together before. Okay, next is another one by Alana Fairchild. This one's a Crystal Mandala Oracle, and this one's a freaking fire. Like, it just gets it. It gets deep into the things that you're talking about. Like I said, there's yeah, so it's like this, like they give you like a Mandela kind of effect with crystals. It's useful because you can also see what kind of crystals you need for healing at that particular moment. And yeah, I noticed, so they're broken up into 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 8, 8, 8. And I have noticed that when I'm low vibing, I get the 3, 3, 3 cards, and when I'm high vibing, I get the 8, 8, 8 cards. So that's interesting. That might just be for me, but that's how it's come out. I think some of these have like bite marks all over them. You can guess who that's from. But this is the Small Spells Tarot. This is by Rachel Howe, which I mentioned was a stick and poke artist. So her art style is like kind of like super simplistic, super pared down. I don't know if those are complimentary words, but I mean it in the most complimentary way possible. Like, she does really great drawings, and they could be like drawn in one line, you know what I mean? They're freaking great. The Five of Pentacles, which is hilarious, that mouse. Why? Okay, so the 2 of 6, 9 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, really pretty. And yeah, I just really appreciate like all the symbolism that goes into these. It helps translate it, but it also leaves it open. It leaves it open a little bit for translation, for meaning. Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, this is by Colette Baron Reed. And yeah, it's got some tarot weaved into it, but it's mostly an oracle deck. Pretty simple oracle deck. Well, not simple, but most of my cards are like straightforward. Like, I don't like intricate art or intricate meanings. Like, the simplest thing is usually the truth. So, or the truth is usually the simplest thing. So I like things that are very, very simple. And they'll just have like a one word, one phrase on the card that you look up in the book. And the book tells you everything you need to know. It's a pretty chunky book. And yeah, let me show you a couple more cards. Poised. Can't read backwards. Clean it up. Next. Okay, so here's the secret language of color. Birds. It has colors, obviously, and I love colors. Like I said, I really connect to colors. So here's watermelon. Shut up. Hold on. It's tangerine. And obviously they have meanings. A book comes with them. Coral. Okay, sorry about that. My bird was chirping. I had to go get her something. It's funny, they eat every 15 minutes, so they can poop every 15 minutes, and then in between they have lots to say, lots to demand. I love her though. I love her. She's my life. Speaking of birds, here's a bird tarot. It is based on the Waite-Smith deck again, but this time it's got birds. It's got birds. There's a King of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, which I'm glad I pulled this one because this is actually the national bird of Guatemala, which is where I'm from. So I love this card. It's got a little quetzal, long tail feather, red. Yeah, so there's birds, the lovers, all the lovebirds. Of course, it ties into, it's not just random. It's like tying into like the bird's like personality and all that. Like the Hermit is an owl, wise owls. Keeper of the Light, oracle cards. These have angels on them. Angels, ascended masters, that kind of thing, that guides you. They have, yeah, there's Joan of Arc in here, which I really love. I think her story is trippy as hell. Like, how did she make it into the history books, like it's wild to me. Because of the way they silence women, you know? She got it in her time, we got it at our time. But yeah, this is the Keeper. This is Freya, which is like a Norse, I think. Let me not talk, I don't know where she's from. Mercury, which is pretty much the messenger, right? Yeah, the messenger god. Lord Ganesh. And I'd like to show you now my Stephanie Parrish, I think her name is. Stephanie Marie Parrish. Yeah, she's a really great tarot card reader here on YouTube. I've had a private reading with her before. She's freaking amazing. And I bought her deck to support. It's also a really good deck. Here's the back. These are interesting because you shuffle them. You shuffle them and you just kind of wait for one to fall out. Well, that's what I do anyway. And the way it falls out is significant because it goes north, east, whatever, south, west. And they have different meanings based on that. Like, you know, like slow down or go faster, or like, this is the deck, the book that comes with the deck. It's like really scrunched up, like so they fit as much information as possible into this little book. It's super cute the way it comes, like it's square, like what? Square cards. I freaking love it. Lastly, I have the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, which is like freaking top 2, right? It's for relationships. It's for building relationships specifically, which is something I need a lot of help with. Like I can get lost in my own world and forget that other people have like needs and I need to check up with them and stuff, which I'm not saying, I could use the reminders, right? So here's the gold lining, gold edging. It's real cute. Here's some of the, it's split up kind of confusing. So there's black borders, there's the yellow. I'm sure if I read the book, I have read the book, it's still confusing. But some of them are red chakras, some of them are like, it's based on the chakras, it's based on the energies like air, water, wind, air, water, fire, earth. But yeah, these are about relationships and I really appreciate it. I love that the thing that I needed to work on the most, like the most help I needed, was available in this tarot deck, which is so beautiful. I had it on my wish list on Amazon for forever. This one's so cute. Look at the birds. And lastly, the Kawaii Tarot, which is the deck that I designed. I wrote the book. Here's the book. I hear a lot that the book is helpful, which is fucking awesome. Like I'm so glad because it was such a pleasure to write too, because I had all these thoughts in my head about like tarot, each deck's significance. Like there would be a special significance for me that I wouldn't find in any you know, of those dictionary type of websites, but I knew that it was right because of the energy of the card. So I was so happy I got to write my own little guidebook for tarot. I'm just so happy about that. So here's some of the cards. I think some of them are backwards. I got the Magician. This one's like I think this one represents like most tarot decks, but the 9 of Pentacles, you can see like the symbolism in it a little bit. It's basically based on the Waite-Smith, but with Pip deck, the Hanged Man. Some of them have my cute little interpretation of, you know, what the card is, which this one makes sense, right? Like hang loose, like just relax. Kind of like in between. I feel like the fingers kind of say in between somehow. It's help people, like it's help people get into tarot that are afraid of like look at this one. So it's helped people get into tarot who are afraid of, you know, the scary images on the traditional tarot decks. It's helped little kids get into tarot. I've noticed like kids that like to watch their mom play tarot will ask for a tarot deck and then their mom will buy them with the Kawaii Tarot, which is just amazing. Yeah, I've grown a lot as a person since writing the Kawaii Tarot, so I want to make another deck and I want to make it about self-acceptance, which is the biggest lesson that I'm currently still on. So yeah, that's my video. Thank you for watching it. Thank you for watching it all the way. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, thanks. Next video that's coming up, well, I don't know if it's coming up next, but a video that I'm going to start to work on is redesigning and relaunching the Kawaii Tarot app. By the way, this Kawaii Tarot deck has a app in the App Store and in the Google Play Store. It's free. Grab it. That's my video. Peace out.